Here we go. Woo! New Took me a while to get everything set up. This is Toy Story 2. Oh, it's one of my favorite games growing up. One of my first games I ever owned. Uh, so I got a thing, or an adapter. I got everything set up. I can now stream my old consoles. And so this is one of my favorite games. It was one of the first games I ever owned. I got it at Christmas. I got a used Nintendo 64, and I got this game used. This is not the Nintendo 64 version. We're not playing the Nintendo 64 version for a few reasons. One, my Nintendo 64, last time I used it, is acting a little funky. Gonna replace a cord. That doesn't work. Replace the whole damn thing. Another thing is that the Nintendo 64 version has worse music. PlayStation 1 version, beautiful music. Nintendo 64, it's reduced to using MIDIs. Now, I can be fine with MIDIs, you know? I love me some Doom music. I love a lot of the Nintendo 64, like Super Mario 64, Banjo-Kazooie. A lot of those have, just Banjo-Kazooie, whatever. But there's a better version of it. And that leads me into why this is quiet right now. A rendition of You've Got a Friend in Me is playing. I don't want to risk pissing off Disney. Don't want to deal with none of that. So instead I am I'm turning the volume off, at least on OBS, while the theme's playing. I'll turn it back up once we get into the levels. Another reason we can't play the Nintendo 64 version, You Got a Friend in Me plays over the first level. They didn't have room for the whole theme, for the first level theme, so they removed it, threw this music in for the whole thing. Yeah. Oh, and I love the, I prefer me a HUD area for these types of games, Super Mario 64. But I love a properly done world map, and this is really creative. All right. Level 1, Andy's house. Oh, good, it skipped the cutscene. All right, let's turn up the... So our goals here... Yep, that's working. Our goals here are there are 5 Pizza Planet tokens. They're this game's power stars, Jiggies, what have you. Alright. Same plot, generally. Same plot as the movie. So that's part of the reason we're skipping the cutscenes. We're also skipping them because they're just literally clips from the movie. And again, Disney thumbs, I need them. So yeah, I was probably only like 4 or 5 when I got this game. I was a 98.
Lightyear. I come in peace.
Shut the fuck up. Did I get your coin already? How do I lock on? I'm used to the... There we go. I'm used to the N64 controls. So yeah, growing up, I never heard this theme because it just wasn't in my version. Yep, Rex is... So both new characters and your friends appear in the various levels. Rex both serves as the tutorials and as you can go to him. We won't be talking to Rex because Rex just tells us what the missions are. We don't need that. What was it? Come on, shoot the thing. Ah. Yeah, I'm not a speedrunner, that's for sure. Gotcha. Oh, let's go say hi to Rex at least once.
Listen to this.
Yeah, so basically he tells you where your crap is. He might also tell you one of the collectibles. So there's coins, there's tokens, there's a different living the toy, a different toy character in each one. You have to collect 5 of. And then in some levels, there's also a piece of Mr. Potato Head. Forget him. Get up there. Get up there, cowboy. Can you not make this? Oh, but I love how this game looks. And the texture work in this is actually pretty good. Yep. That's the thing about these old games. I feel like they had kind of... It's more pronounced with, like, Super Mario 64. They had somewhat realistic texturing. Realistic for the time. While a lot of, like, kids' games later on had more cartoony texturing. I feel there's something special about this more realistic way of texturing things. Like, Mario 64 has a vibe none of the other 64 games have captured. I mean, any of the later ones have captured the 3D Mario's 64. Got ya. Ooh. I could never time that swinging when I was little. See? Little Bo Peep sheep. Ah ha ha. Defeat the tin robot to get a token. Oop. Immediately run away. Let's see. I'm going to keep an eye out for any differences between the versions. Because, like, I probably played through the Nintendo 64 version 5 or 6 times over the years. I know of at least, besides the mute, there's at least one more change with the music. You know, I talked about how the music was different. But... No, the music was better in this version, but there's one more big change. Oh, shit. Sorry, buddy. It's like, what the heck you doing? Yeah, Buzz just outright killed that robot. You moided him. Yep. This one we're gonna get all 5. Nope, don't need to talk to Rex. No, oh crap. I hear ya. The voice samples sound different. I think they did Maybe, I'm betting they had fewer. I think they had fewer voice lines, or maybe more compressed ones in the Nintendo 64 version. Now, I bought this version, then proceeded to maybe play only like 1 or 2 levels. I thought we'd get through most of it tonight, but if I can't do this... There's something up here, I remember. I also love the cheeky uses of sprites in these old games. Like the pillars. No, shit. Quiet, Ham. Oh. I actually have a version of Buzz Lightyear somewhere around here. Huh? Guess not. I thought there was something up here.
Need some coins here, Buzz.
I hear you. I'm working on it. Greedy capitalist
Buzzy boy.
pig. Hi, Buzz. Hi, Buzz. If you can bring me 50 coins, I will give you a Pizza Planet token.
Need some coins here, Buzz.
He's gonna be filthy rich by the end of this game. Gold coins? Heck yeah. Another one for the pig.
Need some coins here, Buzz.
I hear you, man. Be quiet. My God. See that? Yeah, the hurt sound is different. In the Nintendo 64, he just goes, every single time you get hurt. I bet he has several different ones in this one. What was it, his jump sound? Might have been the jump noise. Come on, shoot him. Yes, give me the money. Oh yeah.
I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace.
I think... Okay, lives aren't necessary in this one. Some parts of Mario's, they can sort of be useful. I think they generally don't fit in Collectathon's lives. I will say some of them, maybe. But I could see you making a case for them in, what do you call it? I could see you making a case for them in, Super Mario Sunshine with, like, the secret levels. No. Well, even then, I don't think there are midpoint checkpoints in there. So really, the only purpose of lives in those is to kick your butt out and make you go for the normal part of the level again.
Hey, Buzz.
I hear ya. Nope, fell off.
Buzz.
What a beautifully colored house.
I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in
Yes,
peace.
indeed
Can
you.
you find my sheep?
Back and see me for a Pizza Planet
Can you
token.
find my sheep?
I heard you the first time. Yes. That didn't sound like... Oh, what's her name?
Buzz.
Annie Potts? Oh, I apologize if I got that wrong. Well, Ham, we almost got what you want. Damn dirty pig. It's like, what did I do? There we go. I'm gonna try to get as many of the coins as I can. Ooh, that was close. Whoop. Gotcha.
Buzz.
I hear you. Oh, I should have saved the boss for the last. Ah, well. Wow, thanks, Buzz. In return for finding my ear, I will let you use the Cosmic Shield. It will only protect you from harm for a little while, so make sure you use it wisely. Ah, my nose keeps itching. Ah, ah, no! I guess I'm the greedy capitalist pig, because I have the urge to collect all the coins, even though I've got enough. Maybe Ham might just be trying to make rent. Who knows? Shit. Geez, what's he got down here that's dangerous to Buzz Lightyear? Paint. Or paint thinner. Oh, here, I got the case here. Forgot to show it off earlier. Yep, playing. Actually playing it right off the disc. Oh, come on. Which also means I can't abuse quick saves. Ah, c'est la vie. Come on, jump like you mean it. I think that's one of 2 times we use that. It's not a long game. And so the opportunities to use that sort of thing aren't many. Let's see, there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 levels. Yeah. Because there's five big bosses. Oh, come on. 5 big bosses who come after every 2 levels. See, I'm not gonna list them in case someone's not familiar with the game.
Time to lose.
Yeah, I know. I will say, the game, as much as I love the game, the collectathon aspect doesn't really mesh well with the like Mario 64 and Banjo-Kazooie give you reasons why you need to collect this stuff, even if for reasons like this store won't open unless you have this many stars, or you gotta complete the painting to open the door. This one, it's collect the Pizza Planet tokens because actually, a second. Maybe the
I am
manuals.
Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace.
Yeah, that's why you're shooting everyone with your laser. Shit. Ah. Right. Ah, got caught on the case. Let's see.
No time to lose.
Yep. Leaving. Okay, let's see here. Da, 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 da. Nope. Doesn't have an explanation. I mean, I'm not going to spend like 10 minutes reading through the manual. Come on, get in there. Get in there.
I am Buzz Lightyear. I
Find
come
out.
in peace.
Find that a little odd. Is I am a disaster. Come on. There we go. No, it happened again.
No time to lose.
Pure excuse pot. Right. Oh yeah, this was done by the same guys that later do the Lego game. Same developer. I'm sure there's turnover. Keep on playing. I wonder if I could do the Lego games, because they typically use the movie music. And that might get... I probably would not do the Lego games unless... If I could get someone to do them with, that might be fun. But... I don't think that'd be interesting as a one-man show. Heck, I think I struggle with being interesting. This is my self-esteem talking, but I think I struggle being interesting on they're not boring to play, but I think I don't think they'd be fun to watch. Let's just leave it at that. Yeah, this music is... I mean, I've heard it before, but it's... Compared to all the rest of the music in this game, it's relatively new to me. Okay. I fucked up by going to the boss first. I should have saved the boss for last. Whoop. Yeah, that didn't have a sound. I can remember that. I wonder how many cases of, oh, that didn't have a sound, I'm going to encounter. Probably a lot. Which, it's like... I wonder why it is they cut so much out. Like, were they really that hard up for space? The cutscenes, they're just like stills from the film with text on them. And then in the Nintendo 64 version, here they're full motion video. Pretty standard, but there's so much sound effects. And that, and there's not even a save function built in. You need a separate save function. They were really cheap with this game, especially the Nintendo 64 version. Fun game, but yeah, it's like they cut out a lot. I wonder how much, because like Banjo-Kazooie and Tooie have like 50 songs in them each. I'm wondering how much of that was them being much more familiar with the hardware, being basically a second-party developer. Woo! All right, almost done. Hi, Buzz. The RC car can't talk. Beat 3. Out of my way. Oh, sorry. Got ya. Oh, where'd he go? Woo! Sorry, buddy. I didn't even say anything about the super laser. All right.
Need some coins here, bud. Way to go, Buzz.
Yeah. We're gonna have to revisit some levels. Some levels you can't do all in one. Come on, climb that mop.
Hey, Buzz. Thanks, Buzz.
Thank you. Here's your pizza.
To infinity and beyond!
Nice. Oh, this music's different. I only needed 50. Wow. I'm a greedy pig, just like him. All right. Music back down. Ooh, my laptop's getting a little toasty. Yes. Doop, doop, doop. Let's look at what I got on here. Yeah. Oh, we'll save over that one. Crash 3, Spyro, Spiral 2, Crash 2, Medieval, Silent Hill, Crash. One of these games ain't, well, I guess Castlevania is a little different from the most of the rest of these, but Silent Hill really sticks out. Right. See, look. Oh, I love how that works. Nope. And apparently this music was also in the first one.
My troops are dispersed around the battlefield.
I need your help, Space Ranger. 5 of my troops are lost. Look for the flares they are using to signal to you. Locate them for me, and I will give you a Pizza Planet token.
And center, Space Ranger.
Yeah, this one's a little weird. I have to smoke them out of their foxholes. Up. Missed it. Ow, fuck off. Buzz got ran over by lawn. Buzz got ran over by a lawnmower. There's plastic everywhere. It was a massacre.
Yes, sir.
Oh, no, no. It almost got me. Dang. Die, Zergenkar. They always creeped me out when I was younger. Just something about that
No time to
face.
lose.
Yes, yes. Got ya. What? I didn't press anything. This car's a rockin', don't come a... Oh. Whoop.
Oh, hello.
Buzz Lightyear to Star Command. Commence Star
Easy
Command.
It's hard to read. Easy Companies.
Thanks for following. It's hard to read the text. Yeah, I got your name right. How's it going? Thanks for the follow. Oop, fell off. Oh, it's funny. I could say
No time to lose.
this music is so much better than I remember it, and that is 100% correct. Because the Nintendo 64 version has worse music. Still good. I mean, the arrangements are great, and you're not removing that from it, but... It's funny. Name is Easy Company, and I have to collect Army Rangers. Because it's one of... It's... So I got an adapter today.
Buzz Lightyear to Star Command. Commence Star Command.
Two reasons. I got an adapter today that allows me to hook my older consoles. I haven't tried it yet, but I could hook my Switch up in that. But I got something that allows me to... The ones with the red, yellow, and white cords. Allows me to hook my old consoles up and play it. I'm playing it on actual hardware right now. Technically, I'm using a PS2. My PS1 was acting kind of... But the reason I picked this one, instead of like Silent Hill or Crash Bandicoot, or... I actually don't have too many PS1 games. Or anything Nintendo, is this was the first game I ever got. The Nintendo 64 version, but... And it's not actually that bad of a game. Sniped him. I probably did... I was gonna say I probably will play something like Banjo-Kazooie or... But... My Nintendo 60... Yeah, I mentioned that. Both my Nintendo 64 and my PS1 are both acting up. I'm gonna replace some cords if that doesn't work. I guess I'll buy new ones. New ones. I'd hate to think of what an unopened box for either of them cost. In fact, I'm curious. Let me see what since we're playing a PS1 game. PS1 unopened. Let's see here. Didn't even come up with the console. It's showing me a bunch of games that are unopened. I have played some. Oh, I've not played it on stream. I grew up. That was one of the games I grew up with. But I would like to play it through. I do not speedrun though. Just I think I never tried. The only game I've really I didn't speedrun it as in like try to get the best time. The only game I've really done good with speed. I've got all the platinums in the Insane trilogy, and then Pizza Tower I've got all the P ranks. It's not traditional speed running, but it is.
No time to lose.
It does involve, you know, playing the levels fast, doing certain actions. You know, it is similar to speedrunning, something you have to play the levels over and over and over again. But I haven't straight up traditionally. Oh, that's not good. I've not ever traditionally speedran any games. I wonder if this one does have a speedrunning community. I know both. Oh, I hated this thing when I was a kid. Always would fall off of it. I'm on. Yes. No. You know, for a toy with electronics in him, he sure does do well underwater. You think he'd hit that water and there'd be a big zap or something. You know, it'd be... we don't... Well, there's no water in the early ones because... Ew. Trying to get that to look good in the 90s wasn't happening. I mean, that was the big selling point of T2 is look at the liquid stuff we can do with CGI. The like, if you actually go back and watch the first two Toy Stories. So, I have several first games as I look at it. My dad introduced me to games on like I didn't mean to grab that. My dad introduced me to various games in his collection. He had like he has like an NES with like 60 games. But the ones I remember most, him showing me when I was little, were Game Gear games. Like I remember playing like The Lion King for Game Gear and Sonic 2, and I think there was a Ren and Stimpy game he might have had. I don't know. Those Lion King and Sonic 2 are the ones I remember most vividly. Then some of my mom's family got me a Nintendo 64 with this game. And I did.
Lightyear to Star Command. Come in, Star Command.
That's something else the Nintendo 64 version's lacking. They don't have the voice lines, not in the way this one does. But yeah, Mario 64 was one of the first. I do think speedrun, like try to get through it like more traditional speedruns, or go for the platinums.
Yes, sir.
I hear you. I hear you. We've been to all the yards.
No time to lose.
Yes.
Way to go, Buzz.
My dad traumatized me with what do you call it? Silent Hill. He's like, hey, come and watch the PS1 game I'm playing. Oh yeah, I had another story about it. So, I was raised by my grandparents. My mom was young. And my uncle was like a year and a half younger than her, and still in high school. And what he did, him and his friends, I used to annoy them, you know, not intentionally, just in the way young kids do. God, I was an annoying kid. But anyway, neat. The NES was like the last of. I didn't get one of those till I was nearly a teenager. But I had, you know, I grew up with like the Super Nintendo, the Nintendo 64. My dad had one, but I remember him always having to jiggle it. And I was like, so anyway, my uncle. Oh, I have several stories relating somewhat with my uncle. He's a good dad to his kids now. But when I was his annoying nephew, he'd do stuff like, "Hey, Uncle Gene, could you help me with this game? Sure, if you can count to 200. Or, Uncle Gene, can I play your PS2? Sure, if you let me and my friends draw on you with Sharpie." Memories. But yeah, that was about the age I got my Nintendo 64. I can't remember. I think I got a used Nintendo 64 when I was like 4 or 5. And then, hey, come on. Get down here, coward. And then I got it for Christmas. Got several games over the next year. And then the next... Got ya. And then the next, my next birthday, I was born in November. They got me a GameCube. I got a few more Nintendo 64 games over the years, but really not many. And like, say, the Super Nintendo or NES library, honestly, I've got most of the games I really want. Like, I think there's just a handful more that I really want, like Nintendo 64. Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm missing one of the Army Men. No fall damage. So I said just suicide jump. Extra life. I doubt I will die, but why not? On, grab the swing. Man. Oh, I hate. There's games where it feels good to jump on crap, and games where it doesn't. As much as I like this game, this is one that doesn't. More specifically, I mean fin crap. Like, jumping on normal stuff feels fine, but like, I did not feel safe jumping on top of that swing set. Yeah, that's like people like, you always hear about movies going, oh, it's broken a record. Like, it's like, yeah, this movie made a shit ton of money, but money doesn't go as far. It's like, oh, this movie made the most money any movie's ever made. It's like, do you know what the #1 movie adjusted for inflation? Oh man, that stinks. I've lost some over the years. Oh, did you see the dog here? Couple years ago, we lost 2 in the same year. My grandma loves Yorkies. I plan on moving out eventually, but my grandma loves Yorkies, and we had one die, and it was Both of them. It was both in 2022, and we lost. I specifically remember I was putting together a Star Wars set on May the 4th. Baxter. That's a good name for a dog. And people are like, "Oh, why aren't you giving them dog names like Princess or Fluffles or whatever?" I'm like, "Those I never liked the generic dog names. I was always raised with naming them that." And then, yeah, then later that year, we lost a Yorkie in May. And then in October, we lost my dog, who was a Chihuahua. What kind of dog was Baxter? Sorry, RC, no race today. We literally can't do the race. Well, so we could do the race, but we'd have to cheese it. No. You're supposed to unlock something in a later level, come back. But we already got one here. Man, I cannot remember where that last army man is. In here? Well, might as well just do a quick run through the whole level again. They're short. Most of them are rather short, and they get shorter. They get slightly longer as they go.
Buzz Lightyear to Star Command. Come in, Star Command.
Which is honestly how one game should do it. Like that's how Banjo-Kazooie did it. Mostly how Mario 6. Nope. Just Roblox. I was gonna say Roblox was slightly after my time. But I think it was around when I was growing up. It's just no one really got me into it. That's like I'd say Minecraft was after my time, and what blew up when I was a little older. Yeah, I've heard of it, and I might have played a little when I was younger. It is one of those things that, like, it's been around forever, but it only got huge in, like, the last few years, right? My big time sink... Oh, this is why I didn't do. I want that money. My big time sink game is Doom. Like, that's one of the things I play the most, is the various Doom mods. It's funny, I actually have been playing Dark Ages, and I've been getting the new Doom one. I've been getting like no engagement, and honestly, I can't blame anyone because there's like a million people playing the new Doom. So. All right. Here, I might as well show off how unbeatable RC is. Hey, RC buddy, how's it going? That sucks. See, I never really did anything that was too social with gaming. So I don't really have experiences like that. I mean, I got bullied at school, but like, I never, I never got in a, I've never been much of a multiplayer game guy. And that's really another reason why I haven't, I know Roblox is sort of like that. I hope you get it sorted out, man. That sucks, though. Oh yeah, like, see what I mean? RC's completely kicking my butt. Yep, E1. Show off. Ah, they got banned too. That's what you call karma.
Space Ranger, excellent job.
Exit
To
level.
Infinity and beyond.
People get butthurt is the childish word for it. People get woo, even more coins. All right, let's turn the volume down. I am not. I said this when there's no one to hear me, but the game likes to play You've Got a Friend in Me a lot. I think it's literally from like the movies or whatever. Doesn't have the lyrics, but I am not going to take the chance that Disney's going to break my thumbs over it. You know? So I just turned the sound off through OBS. Which is a shame, because during this map, you got a bunch of sounds whenever you select a level. It just adds to the map. You hear vacuuming and toilet flushing at the house. Birds here. Much more ominously. An airplane. Bombs away. Ooh, here's another fun chain. Oh, not quite yet. Is that the tree I climbed? Wait. These all look like the ones I climbed. So did you get unbanned? I forgot to ask about the end of this story. That's good. So yeah, anyway, the changes is that this and the next big
Be
boss.
careful with that. It's really dangerous.
Again, they cut a whole bunch of the voice lines from the Nintendo 64 version. But anyway, this and the next big boss swap their music.
Be careful with that. It's extremely dangerous.
So they removed a bunch of voice lines, changed the music to MIDI, removed the first level's music, removed the removed the end of level music, changed it with something else, and they swapped the first boss's music with the second boss's music. I think that's something you have to be affiliate for. I'm not quite there yet. I'll have to look into it.
Be careful with that. It's extremely dangerous.
One of my other viewers is like, you have to add this emote. And I'm like, I'm not sure if I can do that yet. I'll have to look into it. I also haven't raided before. I need to figure that out too. I'm taking a week off this next month, so
To infinity.
that'd be a great time to look at all that stuff. Oh, that'd be nice. You don't have to though. I basically just well, it's my dumping ground. So what I do is I don't really upload just I don't quite upload the VODs. I record it separate. For two reasons. One is that basically if Twitch, my internet goes down or whatever. And the other is that sometimes I like to chat for a while if I have quite a few viewers that are chatty. I like to chat for a while. And sometimes I'll end the recording. Yeah, like there are a bunch of oh, don't need to watch that. Nope, nope. Construction yard. Oh, no, not the movie. Ooh, I have a fun anecdote about this level. Yeah, don't you remember him visiting construction site in the movie?
I'm Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger, Universe Protection Unit.
I think this is this and the next level had probably the least connection to the movie. Yep, that'll probably be me. Is it Dark Ages Part 6? Yeah, because of the new game, that's one of my favorites, and because of the new game release, I've been playing a lot of it. Ironically, playing through the new release, it's a fun game, but eventually I got to the point where I'm like, I need to play something else, man. I've had enough Doom. Alright, time for the fun. Come on, get up there. You can, yep. This is what taught me color mixing. I think. I don't think it was school. I think it was this game. So yeah, that fits with me being like 4 or 5 when I got this. So I think color mixing is a little more, I'm not sure they teach that to like 4-year-olds, like preschool or whatever. But yeah, thank you a lot. I had a friend who was homeschooled up until high school. I don't know why. He was a real quiet type. Nice guy. Well, at least. What was homeschooling like? Yeah, I need to find Mr. Potato Head. I think it's on the big structure. What's with the big block? Oh God. That's one of the other enemies that scared me. That and the Zerg car. Ooh, what do you go to college for, if you don't mind me asking? I went for game design. I haven't used it since. Does allow me to talk. I need to do that more. Talk about how the games are put together. Might as well get some use out of the degree. Like this one. This one does a pretty good job of nothing is too grouped together, I'd say. So like if you go to all four corners, there's going to be something. Like I'd say from like a game that's... Ooh. We definitely need... Thank you, because we need more of those in the world. One of my aunts... No. Well, so she's a step aunt. It's my dad's mom's husband's daughter. Oof. Is a nurse. Something. Gotcha. $79 a month. Oh, I know what we have to... No, let's go see Slinky. Oh, Jim Varney. Hearing... He died probably not long after this game came out. Oh, that's not a great sound.
Ready to race?
Yeah, he didn't say that in the Nintendo 64 version. Oh no, I can't see him. Ah! Can't find him. Oh no, where is it? Slinky, help me out. Where's your last wrench? No! No! Slinky! Where is it?
Hey, ready to race?
If you don't mind me asking, how old are you? Search the corner. 35. I'm 26. Oh no, we're back here again. Got one left, don't know where it is. Slinky, where are you hiding this last wrench? $30 thou doesn't sound like a lot, but it depends on where you live. There it is. Yeah.
Ready to race?
Oh, you. I have to get him back to you? Like, that's 30 thou, I think, is about how much I make a year. I have to do the math. You know, if I lived on my own, I probably could find a good place here. But like up near the big city in my state, no, not happening. The cost of living is. I read a great Superman story recently from like the mid-late 40s about how important country doctors are. And like back then, comics from like that period, my favorites are probably what I like to call human interest stories. So like one's talking about like, how do I put it? I don't think I've ever bought in-game collectibles with real money. Ow. Shortcut. Whoop.
No time to lose.
Blat. Now, if this was a newer game, that had probably a whole funny animation for it, but... What's that coin down out there? Splat. But yeah, so this story, Superman decides, you know, reporter and all that. Clark Kent, well, more like Clark Kent. Superman doesn't appear too much in this story. He goes out and he decides to do his human interest story about a country doctor. And I want that coin. Got it. And he like helps the doctor a little, but it's mainly focused on the doctor. And, you know, he goes around treating various people, and they all depend on him. There's no other medical stuff anywhere near. And his son, this guy's in like his 50s. His son, having just graduated, comes and visits. And he's like, it's...
No time
For
to
me,
lose.
it's 1:30 in the morning. No. Ah! Why did I do that? But yeah, anyway, this guy's like, Dad, you could have made so much more being, you know, working at a big hospital in the city. So that's 2 hours difference. I'm just a night owl. I work second
I'm
shift.
Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger, Universe Protection Unit.
So I'm typically. Was I supposed to jump up here? You asshole! God dang it. The game's treating me
No time to
dirty.
lose.
Booted me off the platform. Stream doing fine. Let me check. Oh, what happened? Come on, make it. Did it freeze for a second? Sometimes they do that. I'll be watching a stream at work and that happens. Listening, I don't watch. Wait,
I'm Buzz Lightyear, Space
Did I
Ranger, Universe
not-
Protection Unit.
did I do not do something right? Might be my internet, which is partly part of why I record it. My internet can get a little untrustworthy during the nights. Up and there I go. Where is Mr. Potato Head's ear?
No time to lose.
Yeah, that's why you're dicking around in a... No time to lose, that's why you're dicking around in a construction site. I talked about that earlier, how the game doesn't come up with a plausible reason for why... Up. It doesn't come up with a plausible reason why you're
I'm Buzz
collecting the
Lightyear,
tokens.
Space Ranger, Universe Protection Unit.
You know, because it's the same story as the movie. You know, but you gotta stop at these locations to get Pizza Planet tokens. I guess we keep going up. I thought we'd have whatever part of Mr. Potato Head is missing by now. I wonder how off the scale of this game is. Oh, come on. Oh. I personally like Butterfingers. That's my favorite. Can't go with wrong with Milky Way or Snickers either. I mean, unlike my sister, you have a nut allergy, then I guess you could go wrong with Snickers.
No time to lose.
Now, one of my sisters, when she's little, she had all the allergies. But I guess she grew out of like one or two of them. I'm not really sure how that works. Now, I'd have to ask, but I think the only thing she's seriously allergic to... Oh, I was supposed to jump up here and go around. Well, I got a funny
I'm Buzz
story.
Lightyear, Space
Relates to being a
Ranger,
kid.
Universe Protection Unit.
This game's making me all sorts of nostalgic. That's why I'm pulling up so many kid stories. So, I live near, not going to say exactly where I live, but I live relatively close to the city of Peoria. And whenever we go there, there's these two white, you're going into Peoria from the direction we went. There's these two big tall buildings, like relatively tall. Not like compared to like big cities, probably not all that big, but relatively tall buildings. And they look identical, and they're right next to each other. And as a kid, I got confused because, you know, I was really young when 9/11 happened. And so that was a whole big thing, you know. I don't remember the event itself, but the specter loomed over a good chunk of my
I'm Buzz
childhood.
Lightyear, Space Ranger,
Like,
Universe
I remember
Protection
the news reports about, like, the wars and all that nasty stuff. But as a kid, when you're a kid, your world is small, you know? And I did not understand that those, I'm like, I thought the two towers went down. I thought those two, you know, moderately tall. They're tall for a small city. Skyscrapers were the Twin Towers. Because I was young and I didn't know better. Up there it was. Ib spot. Do you mean $1.60? Cause I want to pay $160 for any. I don't care how damn good that Snickers is. $160. How do I get that coin? No, that didn't work. How many coins do I even got?
No time to lose.
66. Alright, let's see here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. You know what? Forget the extra life, we don't need it. Forget that little coin, we don't need it. There's Mr. Potato Head. That's something that always no. That's something that always made me not consternated. What's the word I want to use? That perplexed me as a child is that Mr. Potato Head has a lot less parts in real life than he did.
I'm Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger, Universe Protection Unit.
Oh, what? Do you... I'm assuming I see the dollar sign. What... Are you using Are you talking about in American dollars, or what are you talking about something where it's they don't use cents? Because I know, like, oh, is it like, do you mean like the limited edition is like that much? Because it's like, if it's a super limited thing you can't get anymore, that'd make a little more sense. But like, what place is selling? Okay, that's an expensive candy bar. Like, I'm trying to wrap my head around that. Oh. Like, I think it's expensive when I buy video games that cost that much. Like when I bought Silent Hill 2, I could imagine being like, yes, I will take your $200 Snicker bar. I do. What candy type? What do you mean? My go-to is Butterfinger. I mean, I'll take whatever they got. Why, you buying?
I'm Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger, Universe Protection Unit.
Here, I'll put my address in chat. You can mail it to me. Hey, buddy. But yeah, I became obsessed with them in high school. And like, I would probably still buy one a day if they were available in my... Here's the damnedest thing. My workplace does have like cafe, you can buy junk food in that. But they don't have... There's two of them. Because it's a big I work in a big warehouse. It's two separate buildings. And so the building I typically work in has a smaller cafe. Like it's got like various, like, you know, shelving and some freezers for drinks and that. Does not have actual like chefs in that. The upper building is an actual cafeteria. And, oops. I like the break it takes the game a second. No. Oh man, I suck. All right, let's get our bearings. I'll go over. All right. God, I cannot stay on that fucking building. Here we go. I'm embarrassing myself. Well, at least I'm not trying to speed run.
No time to lose.
Yeah, so like, the upper cafeteria does have Butterfingers, but it's literally, it'd be like, I'd be wasting like 10 minutes walking to get it. I'm like, it's my favorite candy bar. It's not that much of my favorite candy bar. Whatever. Purple Stanley.
I'm Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger, Universe Protection Unit.
What's my health looking like? Pretty good. Purple Stanley. Whew. All right, buddy. Uh-oh. That doesn't do anything. Look for the bolt. I was going to finish each one off with a boss, but it's kind of inconvenient. Bosses are typically somewhere hard to get. Oh no.
No time to lose.
Aim, you're killing me. No, 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 no. Hold that lift. I fell a mile and went splat. No wonder as a kid I was afraid of these things. They're quite annoying. Pew pew laser go. Oh, I never finished talking about that Superman story. So yeah, Superman helps out the doctor. The doctor's son comes in. The doctor's like, son, I'm so proud of you. I want us to, practice here in town as father and son. And the nurse is like, oh, you've grown up so nice. You're handsome, and it's obvious they're attracted to each other. Well, but the son is like, Dad, I love you. I respect you. But I can't be a country doctor. I got to do it in the city. Look at you. You run yourself ragged. You're the only one they depend on. You struggle to make bills. They're paying you with food. You're accepting food as payment. And they're like, I've not had Pockies. And he's like, but son, I got to do it. If I don't do it, no one else does. He's like, then let someone else do it.
And beyond.
He's like, you're my dad. You deserve better. You're in poor health because of the stress of this job. And they end up preventing an... Oh my God, I forgot to get... It won't take us long. I'll get it. I got the money. Gee, how can I forget to go get the pig? Says you. That's not a level we have to revisit either. Otherwise, I'd just go, forget it. It won't take us long. I think we can get it without climbing the building for the most part. That was what I was struggling with. But yeah, anyway, they prevent an epidemic. Superman helps. Basically, it was something to do with like the sewage system was out of date. The city didn't want to replace it. People started getting sick. Doctor helps. And then as they're finishing up with the epidemic, the older doctor dude has a heart attack, dies. Happens. Golden Age comics had really quick pacing, like ones from the 40s. So it happens like. And the next day, the son's getting ready to leave. He's like, this. I know my dad died for this town. I don't want to do the same. I'm gonna leave, go to Metropolis, be a doctor there. And someone like this little girl comes and is like, help, my daddy's sick. Please, you have to help him. And he's like, okay, I got time. I can go on the train. And he goes and helps, checks on the dude, helps him out. Then someone's like, help, my husband's dying. And he's like, I can take the late train. I don't have to get there early. And he goes and helps the other person out. And they're driving him and the nurse. The nurse is driving him, and he's like, stop the car. And she's like, what? I'm not getting on the train. These people need me. I understand why Dad stayed here now. And like, I enjoy the 40s stories, but I don't often get emotionally invested in them. I'm like, oh, this is actually a really sweet one. And like, the comic is Superman. Superman's barely in it. Like, there's just he is a side character in his own comic for one story, and it's like it works. Honestly, I think back then those were some of the best ones, were the ones where they were the side characters. I think that could still fit for nowadays. And I think that's part of the problem with superhero movies. No. Well, yeah, is there's a lot of different types of plots you can do with superheroes, and the comics and TV shows do a lot of different plots with superheroes. The movies always got to do like the really big plots, though. For a lot of them, it's go big, go or go home. But sometimes a lot of the best superhero stories are those where they're smaller scale. They're not the main characters in their own comics, where it's some characters we've never seen or heard about before are the main focus. Is it just like weirdly oversized? Because you'll sometimes get that. Like I got like those bag of like I've got boxes of nerds where there's like, oh, back in the sledge. That does always make me laugh though. Like nerd clusters where they're like just this huge chunk of nerd. Where like I got an animal cracker thing once where it's like several of them fused together. It's like this big, like that instead of like this or whatever. I'm not I'm not good at getting cross sizes. Oh, I never turned the volume back on. It's just been me rambling. I really don't want to mess with Disney and copyright because I've heard things. I don't I don't think they're as bad as Viacom. I've heard Viacom is the big one that will copyright strike anything that uses like some of their footage or that.
No time to lose.
Yeah, sometimes it's just nice to get a break from the. Yeah, don't think I had him off because I didn't like I was sick of the music. You know, if I couldn't stand it, I wouldn't subject you guys to it. No, the reason I take them off sometimes is that they bug my ears. Come on. Let's get a different angle on it. I think depth perception is probably the biggest. No.
I'm Buzz Lightyear, Space Ranger, Universe Protection Unit.
I'll, I wonder what the world's biggest candy bar actually is. There we go. I have to look that up. Let's see. World's largest candy bar. Okay. Well, here, real quick. World's largest Snicker bar. Oh, good Lord. Probably all went to waste. Reminds me of the second Charlie the second adaptation of Willy Wonka, the one with Johnny Depp doing a weird Michael Jackson impersonation. Where he's like he built a palace of chocolate for a rich Maharaja or whatever, and it cuts to him from in the building.
No time to lose.
And Willy Wonka's like, you better start eating it. He's like, eat it? I intend to live in it.
Buzz.
Oh, but it's gonna melt.
Way to go, Buzz.
I'm not nuts. They did base him on they did base him on Michael Jackson in that one, didn't they? Kind of the way he talked. I don't know. Here's how much I knew. I wasn't a big music guy when I was younger. Nowadays, I love music. I'm really big into it, all that. When I was younger, my knowledge of music went, when Michael Jackson died, I got his name confused with Michael Jordan. Like the basketball guy died? The guy in Space Jam? No, the musician. Uh-huh. Oh, no. You load 16 tons, and what do you get? Another day older and deeper in debt. We read a book relating to that. Okay, so this one has quite a few things that are locked behind an upgrade in a later level. We need to be able to climb, and we can't do that until we get an upgrade. Yep, see? We need that, but we don't have it. I didn't understand.
No time to lose.
Oh, speaking of sewers, on my way home from work, I saw a raccoon scurry across the street. I'm like, what is that? Because, you know, it's dark and I can't see perfectly. It's hard to see. I thought it was a cat at first, but then I'm like, no, it's a... I've lost all my baby ducklings. If you can find all 5 of them and come and see me, I will give you a Pizza Planet token. Sorry, Mama. It's gonna take a while. Your babies are up high. Now I'm down low. Down low. Come on. Come on, let... What was I saying? Oh yeah, I saw this raccoon run across the street. And I'll be damned if that sucker didn't crawl down the storm drain. I'm like, geez. I guess the raccoon wants to do its best Pennywise impersonation. I hope it's okay. My neighbor, not so many of our neighbors are letting cats run around the neighborhood. I think it's like a total of 7 cats. Five or 7, I don't know. It's like, it's horrible for the local wildlife. That's my opinion, anyway. Oh, that's very sweet. That's very nice of you. I thought if I did something that working with kids, it'd be teacher. Oh, which I know is also a really stressful job. Power to teachers. It's like, I was generally, not to brag, but I was generally a good student, but I know a lot of them have to put up with devil child. You know, the buzz face is a nice detail, but it kind of makes it hard to see.
Hey, Buzz.
I hear you. Oh. Oh, moving under the water is horrible. Why are these stairs different sizes? That doesn't make sense. No, no. Curse you. Ooh, ooh. I have a good way to embarrass myself. I got a story. One of the few times I had to be in the hospital for any amount of time. My mom kept having kids, so I was in the hospital a fair amount.
You don't want to be in the way when my laser goes off.
Was one of the few times I had to be admitted to the hospital. As a kid, my parents, my grandparents, could have been parents, I don't know. Someone, yes, and thank you. Someone got me a Hot Wheels playset. And it was a car wash with little foam scrubbers that you could push the car through. And don't ask, I don't know what compelled me, but I took a piece of the foam. I was like probably 5, 6 years old. I took a piece of this foam from this thing. I stuck it up my nose. They ended up having to gas me to get it out. Because they'd like reach in with tweezers. I'd be like, no, no. My grandfather, again, I was raised by him. My grandfather still in a little tiny jar as the piece of foam I stuck up my nose. I used to be like, oh, I can't believe I did that. I'm so ashamed. But enough time has passed, I can laugh about it, you know. I don't have to be embarrassed. I don't know. You're killing me. Look at him skitter down. Nah, I'm not gonna be able.
time to lose.
Golly, Bob, howdy.
Oh, I'm gonna hate this. I think most of them you don't even have to leave the platform. Yeah, it makes it a lot easier.
Great going, Buzz.
And that's one of only 3 we can get. Hey, how many am I at now?
You don't want to be in the way when my
31 coins. We may only end up with 2. I'm not even. No. Let me up there. I don't want to go for the water again. I think. Oh, what was I saying? I think we should be able to get enough coins. There's one more big area. Yeah, this was my favorite genre growing up. It's a shame it was it's actually honestly kind of quite a short-lived genre. I'd say that the best games came and went in the 90s. There's some of this genre, the collectathon, I mean. There's some good games like the GameCube era, GameCube PS2 era. SpongeBob, Mario Sunshine, some others.
No time to lose.
But yeah. But I feel most of the old ones do well with short, compact levels. You get in, maybe there's a few things you have to come back for, but for the most part, you can get most of it done
Don't wanna be
first
in the way
visit.
when my laser goes off.
You can get a quick feel for where everything is. As much as I like it, as much as I like Rareware's games, Banjo-Tooie, and I've only played a little bit of Donkey Kong 64. I've heard both that and Banjo-Tooie just completely ignore that. They're like, let's have our levels be huge and hard to navigate. And boy, howdy are they. Like, instead of like do one main task and get your thing, or do a couple steps and get your thing. You have to get this ability from this level from a level 2 levels ahead. Go visit this level, come back with this item, do this, do that. It's like you follow like a 10-step checklist and it gives you like one collectible. It's like, great. I mean, there's still some that are relatively simple. Like, I don't think most of the bosses are that complex. Most of the bosses, you have to do some footwork to get access to them. It's not that bad. Got ya. That guy up there scared me. I think it'd be easier to list the things that didn't scare me when I was a kid. Now I love all that spooky stuff. Doom, watching footage of the original Doom was actually how I Oh, I
wanna be in the way when
inundated
my laser
myself and got used to watching like gore and gore and spooky stuff. Yeah, I used to not be able to handle it well. Oh, poor rubber duckies. Remember that one well. Yeah, it is. I've listened to these versions of the tracks on YouTube before, but it's weird playing the actual game and having the music be so much better than it was when.
No time to lose.
Why can't you get up there? Come on, grab on. Okay, he's not gonna.
Hiya, Buzz.
I don't want. Please, don't break my thumbs. I'll get your money to you. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Oh, we're supposed to go up here. A derp. Up. You have to either shoot him with the disc or spin him. I tried to spin him. I forgot the spin button when you're not in midair. Makes you stomp.
You don't want to be in the way when my laser goes off.
I know, Buzz. You said that before. And I am a master of disaster. I'm like, oh, I'll play this game. It should be easy. I played this as one of my first games, and I beat it as a kid. Got ya.
No time to lose.
All right. Yep. Oh, no. Don't tell me I'm gonna need... What is that for? Alright, I'm not gonna mess around getting as many coins as I can. Butter duck over here. What's this even for if you won't let me jump on that little table? Maybe I can jump on this one? No? It's weird. I wonder why it's not working. Oh, there it goes. Dang it. Oh, not this again. That is the benefit if I was emulating. I would abuse the heck out of save states. At least once I started getting annoyed about things. I used to have a horrible, I'd call it horrible. I used to have a horrible temper when it came to games. There we go. Like, I would beat the crap out of my controllers. Oh, let's just go the long way. And luckily I had a GameCube. And up until recently, now, outside of a few big exceptions, Nintendo has always made its stuff nigh unbreakable. I mean, the exceptions really suck. NES connector pins, DS light hinges, and more recently, the stick drift of the Joy-Cons. But like, outside of like the really big, really not great ones, quality control was pretty tight on their stuff. Anyway, oh, I could just...
You don't want to be in the way when my laser.
What's the point of the balloons then? Or was I supposed to grab onto the string? I'm curious. I can't believe I made that jump. Oh, I'm an idiot. I thought I could jump on top of the balloon and gently glide across. No.
Ah, that's the ticket. Here you go, Fuzzy Boy.
Give it to me, you filthy swine. Yes, we have to exit.
Infinity and beyond.
Yeah, this... I don't get this one. This music's different. I'm not sure why. Because I don't know where they use the other music. Good. Let's turn the music off. Oh. Slime time. This boss was yet another thing that scared me as a kid. Why, yes, I was afraid of my own shadow. What a small garbage can.
You are a sad, strange little man.
Where is it? Buzz, that thing ain't a man. I used to have so much trouble with this boss. Do you get what it's supposed to be? I think it's supposed to be like play slime
You are a sad,
that you'd get and play with. Yeah, honestly, I think the other music works better. But that's just what I grew up with. Dang, he's still kind of tough.
You are a sad, strange little man. Have my pity.
I think that green laser spawns somewhere. Hey, he's a lot more intimidating with the other music.
You are a sad, strange little man. Have my pity.
Oh, goo. Oh, can I spin that away?
Have my...
Buzz, he's neither man and he's like twice your size. Stop calling him a strange little man. He is strange, I'll give you that. Up there it is. And goodbye.
To infinity and beyond!
Nice. Yeah, I turned it off. It's good. No. No bonus movie. No. Oh, we can. Oh, it's that scene. I actually saw where there's a version of that scene that was rendered in everything. Oh, thank God we're out of that level. Now we're at Al's Toy Barn. No. After this, we'll be able to revisit one of the levels. But yeah, that scene where they cross the street, there's an early version of it that you can find on YouTube. Nah. One of those bots. Tell me where I can find some best viewers. I already got the best damn viewers in the world. Small number may they be.
Hey, over here, Buzz. Okay, Buzz. This time it looks like we got some fancy votes.
What are you saying?
Okay, Buzz. This time it looks like we got some fancy votes.
Boots? Oh, this track is so good in this version. So beautiful.
You don't want to be in the way when my laser goes off.
Oh, there's his arm there. I hear you. Oh, hey, man. Welcome back. Yeah, I missed out. I mean, I don't want to say I missed out because I still got to play a fantastic game. And the compositions are still really good. But oh my God, they sound so much better with actual CD quality music.
Hey, over here, Buzz.
Oh, you got any coins for me? Yep. That was odd. I didn't press it. Just pause. It's not the first time it's done that either. Ah, here we go. Come here. Come on. Come here. Gotcha. Oh, that's right. Oh, that's not how you do it. They also did the soundtrack to Wrath of Cortex, the same composers, which makes sense. It was just for the same company. But honestly, I don't think that soundtrack's catchy and one of the better parts of that game. But it's honestly not. It's not as strong as the original trilogy soundtrack, and it's not. They're not as strong as these compositions. They did less with every level in that game is a unique theme, but they really did less with more. Oh, I know what I need to do.
No time to lose.
Oh, there's plenty of time to lose. So your best friend ends up in Japan. Besides that, what's the worst that could happen? I think you would have been the perfect age for the... Dang it. I think you would have been the perfect age for the first Toy Story, I want to say. Let's see, you said you were like 35, so let's do some math. Oh god, I'm bad at math. Oh, 19, yeah, you would have been like 5 or 6, I want to say. Wait. No, I'm not mathing correct. Wait. Yes, I am. No? Yes. I suck at mental math. It's... like, unless I really stop and think about it. Hello? No, the reason I was struggling so much is I'm like, no, wait. Can't have been that long since 1990. Oh my god, it was. I'm gonna be 30 soon. Just a few years. I hate it, thanks. Wait, how do I get... Oh, that's something separate. Okay. That's why I was getting confused. Let's see, there should be something... There's a way to open that egg up, and you have to rush to it. I'm not sure how. Oh, here it is. Go in here first. You asshole! Of course, you'd find a nice, classy room. Well, classy except for the literal slime.
You don't want to be in the way when my laser goes off.
Money, money, money. I think your health persists between levels. So like, if you exit a level with low health, you'll enter the next one with low health. That's going to be my excuse. My math was so bad there because I didn't want to believe that 1990 was actually that long ago. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking with it.
time to lose.
35. Oh God. I'm almost. I am 2.5. No, 3.5 years. There's that bad at math going again. I am 3.5 years away from being 30. My parents are 6 years away from being 50. I'll be 30 before they're 50. Most people can't say that. I can.
You don't want to be in the way when my laser goes off.
Ooh la la, your laser. You ass. Return the favor. I like this one much more than the alleys and gullies level. No water. No huge. No. I wonder who's voicing them in this. Because it's a combination of movie voice clips and new stuff.
No time to lose.
So I'm wondering if Buzz and if Woody even has any. Woody, I'm sure, are all just from the movies. I wonder. I can't tell if that. I can't tell if the Mr. Potato Head and Rex are the actual ones. Like if they actually dragged Don Rickles and Wallace Shawn. They drag Wallace Shawn and them into the thing. Bo Peep didn't sound quite like Bo Peep. So her they might have. Uh-oh. Ah ha ha. Defeat the dinosaur boss to get a Pizza Planet token. Wait. Do my ears deceive me? Let's say it. Nice. Oh, we're not going to be able to get all the chicks. It sounds kind of like a Doom noise, but I don't think it is exactly. God, the bosses are lame. Think we can get. Wait, how many? I think there are 2 more we can get. Wait. We got the racing one. We got the boss one. We're gonna get the Rex or the Ham one. Let's go out. Hey Rex, buddy, you just won the day. I'm actually gonna talk to you. Lord help me. Depth perception. I couldn't tell there was a box here for a second.
I know what you have to do. I know what you have to do. I know what you have to do. I know what you have to do.
Okay. Okay. I do not think we need to go down the hall yet. So I think the only reason to go down there is to pick up some chicks. But Yeah, let's save this. The only reason to go there is to get the chicks. And we can't get all of the chicks because of this room. We need the upgrade first. So, we shall see Ham and get out of here. Why is it always with someone's lost their kids that I can't complete for missions? Makes me feel bad, man. It's like, help me find my kids, and I'm like, sorry.
Way to go, Buzz.
To infinity and beyond.
Oh, I can just do... Yes. So we go from Al's Toyland to Al's Spaceland. Is that muted? Can that be heard right now? For one second, I want to test that. So we go from Al's... Oh, yep, it's working. Just making sure that's actually muted. Nope, no footage. This is a little bit of a fabrication. I think this will be the last full level. We'll go back and grab that one token from the neighborhood level. As well as beat the boss, but then I think that's it for the night. I remember the last few levels are probably some of the biggest and hardest. Two of the levels are very vertical and one is very wide open. There's only one that's really not a huge pain in the butt. Still fun. But yeah. Oh. The claw. Quiet, you. I see that up there. Right, yeah. Ooh, let's go into the arcade.
Lightyear. I come in peace.
Oh, he thinks he's playing a game. Oh, there's so fun platforms being able to jump on a soda can. Or not a can. Cup. I blanked on the word cup. I'm starting to think there may be something wrong with me. No. Oh. I just remembered this funny comic page where the character's like, "Dear Diary, today I stuffed some dolls full of dead rats I put in the blender. I'm beginning to think there may be something, just something, really wrong with me." It's like, you think? No? It's like they wanted to do a Pizza Planet level, but couldn't. So they made this instead. You know what? This feels kind of Pizza Planet-y. This doesn't scream Toy Store to me.
No time to lose.
Come on, come on, come on. Come on, get it. No! Damn, I'm as good as these in... I'm exactly the same at these in this game as I am in real life. So, you know. I suck.
am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace.
Yeah. There, that should do her. Yes. Where is it? Where's my prize? Oh, there it is. Like, what's this shit? Where's my prize? Oh, don't make me go all the way around. You're gonna make me go around, aren't you? Yep, it is. Oh, my legs are killing me. The blaring on the... I'm not good at my brass instruments. The blaring on the trumpet. No wonder I fostered a love for video game music. Nope, that doesn't work. Can't spin in midair. I'm trying to spin into that guy as I landed. The game said no. Dang, this guy playing the Lightyear game really wanted soda. Wonder if those are inspired by actual games the company made. I have to look it up. Probably not.
No time to
See,
lose.
what did I say? I said this about the sprites doing heavy lifting. Sometimes they're just for fun effects. You didn't like that. Ah, they got me. I used to think you had to time these when I was younger. Let's let you down. How nice of them to make Buzz Lightyear waterproof. Eh?
I am Buzz Lightyear. I come in peace.
I love this, that the toys are having space battles with each other. So great. And they're like, there he is, shoot him! Hey, how can I get a blue laser? I think I don't see some of them with blue lasers. No, let me in the box. It must be this controller. I hope it's not the console. It's causing the random pausing. Okay, that time was me. Hey, we're clear. Ah, me. Ham!
Way to go, Buzz.
Okay, surely we can end this one off on a boss. Maybe. Forget where he is. It's this way. Have I been... No? I bet this is the way to the boss. No, this is the race.
No time to lose.
LGM. I don't know why my legs are bugging me such. Up, I see you up there. Hi, Buzz. If you can find my 5 missing aliens and come back and find me, I will be eternally grateful. It probably said, I will give you a Pizza Planet token. Yeah, well. I hear you up there. I got 4 of them. Go get the last one on your own. No, wait. We want to do the other ones first. That's right. Boss should be last. The way God intended.
I am Buzz
Aw,
Lightyear.
look at him.
I
He's
come
so
in
little
peace.
and cute. come on. Ah! Yes! Woo! It's a photo finish. Oh, the claw.
No time to lose.
Nah, the bus. The bus. The boss is me. Hey, Space Ranger, return to your ship immediately.
I have a laser, and I will use
Excuse me, I have to kick my ass real quick. Doesn't let me kill him.
To infinity and beyond.
Now we should have 23? No. Man, I'm bad at math. 28. All right, let's go. Let's go race RC again. Oh, we're missing a bunch of alleys and goalies. That's right. I was just thinking of this and the one in the toy barn we didn't have. I forget we're missing 2 in alleys and goalies. No, wrong button. Hey, buddy. Oh, come on. They were right behind him, or we were. Ooh, we're still on the back burner. All right, we're winning. We're winning. We're losing. Fuck. Fudge. Ah. Ooh, I didn't hear this part before. Yes! Woo! Oh, we didn't get here to finish.
No time to lose. To infinity and beyond.
My timing was a little off there. Ah, well. Yeah, how big is this place? Always found this one creepy.
Mayday, Mayday, come in, Star Command. Send reinforcements. Star Command, do you copy?
Just a big one of a smaller enemy.
Agent of Zurg if I ever saw one.
Ooh, this music's. I like it.
Zurg if I ever saw one.
Which flunky boss isn't the most interesting?
If I ever saw one.
Now he's doing a good amount of damage to me.
Agent of Zurg if I ever saw one.
It's funny, in this version of in this video game, he has his old Space Ranger personality back. What you gonna do when you're out of capsules, huh? Explode.
Agent of Zurg if I ever saw one. Agent of Zurg if I ever saw one.
Quit saying that. Your turn. Oh, I thought that was going to be the green laser. Hey, you have a green laser, why can't I? Buzz, you're a murderer.
Infinity.
You kill
And
your fellow
beyond.
toys. What kind of monster are you? Uh-oh. No, 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 no. All right. Save. No. Next time. Well, tomorrow I'll be playing more Doom the Dark Ages. I do want to finish this. How can I take good screenshots of this? Ugh. I'll just look on you. Well, anyway, it's been fun. I didn't press the button. Well, yeah. I will be back with Doom the Dark Ages tomorrow, probably. And then I do want to polish this one off. It's not going to take long. We're already over halfway through. More or less. Yeah. Next stream of this will likely be around the same length though. We may only have 4 levels left, but we got to revisit 2. And I mean, like, look at this. I'm gonna be falling a lot. Ugh. Yeah. It's not gonna go well. But hopefully that should make it entertaining. Especially if I start getting angry and start cursing. Well, until tomorrow, have a good night, everyone. Anyone that's listening. I'll throw this up on YouTube. If you watch it there, thank you.